Welcome to the Everton News Daily. Farhad Moshiri has agreed to sell his 94.1% shares in Everton to 777 partners. This has been going on for a while. It looked as though MSP were going to be the ones who certainly bought a stake in Everton, but that deal collapsed a few weeks ago, turning into just a straight loan for MSP. And 777 were apparently brought back to the table. And the announcement today says that they are completing a full buyout of Farhad Moshiri, which is certainly gone against what Moshiri had been saying. Even back in January when he did an interview with the Fab, he said that he was looking for investment into Everton and Everton was not for sale. And now it seems he's agreed to sell all of his shares to 777 partners, who have received a lot of negative press of late for their involvement in some of the football clubs in their portfolio, most notably Standard Liège fans who are not happy with the way they are being run at the moment. Moshiri said that he thinks, after speaking to a lot of different people, 777 are the best people to take over from him. He spoke about how much football has changed since he became an investor in Everton in 2016. He said it now needs a multi-billionaire, for want of a better word. He quoted government-owned clubs and things like that, which he isn't. This will, all of this agreed sale is subject to 777 passing the proper people fitness test and all of that stuff. Whether they do with the Premier League, I don't know. But if they do, that's not likely to be completed until around December. That is certainly what is out today in the press, that it's going to take. The fit and proper test will take up to 10 weeks to complete, apparently. So this is a story that will run and run. Is it the end of it? Is there going to be other parties waiting in the wings to see whether or not they do pass the test? We will have to wait and see. But today, Farhad Moshiri has agreed to sell all of his shareholdings in Everton Football Club to 777 partners. Sean Dyche has been speaking in his pre-match press conference ahead of Everton's game with Arsenal at Goodison Park on Sunday, which is a 4:30 kickoff. Inevitably, Sean Dyche was asked about the 777 takeover and the impact it might have on his job. This is what the manager had to say.
Well, there's no impact on me at the moment or the players other than the news, obviously. Of course, as manager, I was aware of something maybe happening. But I know as much as you from this morning, the strength of the words put out. And I agree with you. I know there's also ongoing checks from the Premier League and the like. So, that will take some time.
Obviously, with that news breaking today, it's a little bit early to ask Sean Dyche for his opinion on it and get any real details. Like he said, it's he's only just heard about the announcement, so it's going to take some time before he knows and gets to speak to them as well. More importantly, Sean Dyche was asked about a team fitness update ahead of the game against the Gunners, and this was his reply to that one.
Delhi's still a bit of time away, Shams is still a bit of time away, but they're on the grass with the physios, so that's good, but not working with us in the team. Dobbo, he's back. He trained with us. Trying to think what else we're missing.
Branthwaite, Toffee.
Oh yeah, no, Jared's fine. Yeah, they're fine. Just knocks and nothing too major. So we are getting stronger.
So Jack and Dom, possible options for the weekend? Or?
Not Jack. No, Jack's only just out on the grass working with the team. He's been out on the grass though for a longer period. With the sports science team and the strength and conditioning, all that side of things. But actually training with us literally a couple of days. So he's going to need more time than that. And with Dom, it's just obviously the facial injury, so he's managed to keep his fitness up, which is good. So he'll certainly be coming back into the.
There you go. And Sean Dyche was also asked about Demarai Gray leaving the football club. It's the first time he spoke to the press about Gray since he left the football club. They did have a little bit of a falling out. This is what Sean Dyche had to say about Demarai Gray.
Well, I spoke freely of it. It was just one of them things. It's a situation where the club. All I was trying to make clear is the club will always make the decisions, not the players. That's just a reality of this football club. It's a reality of all football clubs, but certainly this one. A decision was made. A very good fee for that player, and that had to be considered. The business side of the club has been quite apparent, I think, this summer, with the money brought in against the money going out. So I think that's part of the reality of where the club is at this time.
There you go. Make sure you check out on More Than a Game. There is an exclusive interview for Inside the Game podcast with Alan Myers. So get over and check that out. We'll put a link in the description here. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. And if you want more videos, why not become a Toffee TV Premier member? The link is in the description and the QR code's on the screen now. See you later.